Yo, okay, Cupid is if you're really looking for somebody. You got to write like a fucking essay about yourself. The fucking sign up process is like 12 pages. And you got to write these you're basically writing an autobiography on yourself. And by the end of I made it to maybe like page 6 and I was like, yo, fuck this.
Okay, how long?
The ROI on this is gonna be terrible.
How long does it take you to sign up?
It can be as short as you want if you don't want to write anything.
I think it would be worth it if the girls you meet on there are better suited to you, and it's easier to meet them.
The thing is, I generally don't believe in people when they talk about themselves. Like when somebody says, "Oh, I'm a lot of fun," for example, and then you hang out with them and they're not as fun as they say they were.
It's like a interview. You only say all the good things about yourself.
Exactly. Like in dating profiles, it's all just a highlight reel of your life. Even the questions they ask are kind of stupid. Like it adds zero value for me looking for somebody. Like somebody will say, "Oh, I hate cilantro on my food." I'm like, why the fuck would I care? Who the fuck cares? Or I hate pineapple on pizza. I don't care.
No, but a lot of people will
fuck?
be like, "Oh shit, I fuck with that."
As somebody that's looking for potentially a serious relationship,
Mhm.
I don't give a shit about those things. And neither should you. Like give me a little more than that.
I saw this YouTube video of a girl and a guy. So the girl was like an average looking girl. The guy was a model.
Mm.
Like a straight up fucking model. Like the best photos in the world, doing crazy shit, whatever. The girl got more matches within the 10 minutes. And I think the reason is because guys are probably just swiping like this.
Yeah,
It just shows you what the difference between the dating experience
Right.
is.
Because even sometimes Derek and I will compare our experiences on Hinge, and the one thing that is true for guys is that we definitely get less likes in terms of girls making the first move to like you.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll get a lot of matches, but you get matches because you like something they said or their photo first. But it's very rare that a girl will go out of their way and like something from your profile and kind of initiate things.
The conversation, yeah.
So it's a fucking women's world out there, man, for dating.
I like it though. It's okay.
Yeah.
I like being the hunter instead of the hunted.
Some things really have never changed. No matter how much technology and fucking progression that we accomplish.
Sorry, I need the joint.
Where's the joint at?
Right over there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's still the same human dynamics.
If anything, it's just put it on steroids and
Yeah.
really, really, really shine a magnifying glass in it.
Yeah.
You know how right now we're at that age, that ripe age where our friends around us, all of them are getting married,
Mm-hmm.
right? And because of that, I think about marriage all the time. Not all the time, but quite often. It happens. It comes in my head. And then, when I look at it, I'm like, what's the point?
Oh man.
There's the kicker.
Look, I looked. The statistics of divorce rates in America is now 53%. 53%. Let me paint this picture for you, right? When you and your boo thing go to the altar and you say, "I do." When the priest asks you through worse, better or worse, till life do us part, whatever, 53% of the time, you're fucking lying.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee you, clearly more than half these people who are up there and hearing these words said by the pastor or minister, they're not hearing those words, man.
They're not hearing those words.
They're probably fucking nervous as hell, super anxious. They're not hearing. They're seriously.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So because of that, what I'm seeing now is
Let's get the shit over with.
Now, because of you motherfuckers that are getting married and don't know what you bought into, you are now, and because you're allowed to divorce, right?
You're not putting that much thought into
And you're not putting that much thought into it. You're devaluing the value of marriage. It
Yeah.
means nothing to me now. You get married. I don't know. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, and they had the nerve to make their friends celebrate it with them. It's fucking
You know what?
sham.
I love weddings.
Hmm?
It's a big fun time. I love it. But if that's what it's about,
I love them. I love them too. But fuck, dude, like we could have easily just gone to
nice
big
dinner.
trouble
I know.
and celebrate you guys as a couple
it
if
probably
you
would have
wanted
been
to.
cheaper. You're probably getting an cost because of the venue and all that shit that they're charging up
Yo,
the
you-
ass.
let's say the average cost of a wedding is 50 grand. Bro,
That's 50 grand too much, baby.
50 grand
Let's go to a
at a
forest.
club?
I know, man.
Jeez, we are not walking out alive. Shit.
Yes. And you know, you motherfuckers that are getting divorced and thinking nothing of it, you are ruining it for the people that actually want taking marriage seriously. You know what I'm saying? You're literally saying till death do us part.
Mhm.
For another 70 years or so.
But here's the thing. People aren't killing themselves.
What do you mean?
What do
I
you mean
mean-
they're not killing themselves?
I mean, if till death do us part and now we're apart, I should be dead. That only makes sense to me.
babe, did you tell Andrea about our solution?
The solution to what problem?
So my problem is I'm one of those motherfuckers that still believe in the institution of marriage.
Okay.
Right? I was telling Ashley, if I wanted to get married right now, it would actually mean so much to me. Like I wanted to, but the fact that maybe I don't want to get married right now, you might take that as a diss or whatever. But it's only because everyone else around me is getting married because they don't understand what they're signing up for. You know what I'm saying? If
People are
I'm
getting
getting married,
to get
I'm not
married.
I don't want to get divorced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the consequences are too easy, right? And here's the thing: when my parents are divorced.
So hold that thought. Do you think because your parents are divorced has made you value marriage more?
I think in a weird way it has, because it showed me because I saw the bad and ugly parts. Like I was put through all the bad stuff. I had to choose sides. It was fucking messy,
Mhm.
right? And I went through that. I'm like, I don't want to go through that, and I don't want to put my kids through that. So in a lot of ways, I think I value marriage a lot, right? And I don't want to go through that. So if I get married, I don't want to get divorced, right? But at least back then, my parents had to face public humiliation and all that kind of stuff, and they had to get over it. Right now, I feel like it's so normalized. Like people like, you know what? I don't think it's working no more.
Yeah.
Let's just
I think it's still pretty stigmatized in the Asian in the Asian community.
No, but there are a lot of Asian parents now, or especially my friends whose parents are divorced. It's pretty common.
Really?
Yeah.
And
I
And-
think particularly in Canada. Like
And-
even though these people are like immigrants, a lot of them have like
they probably had problems long before they came to Canada, and then the fact that they're in this progressive society that normalizes this shit,
yeah.
they're like, yes, perfect. This is my exit.
Mhm.
So you're right. It's way too fucking easy, man.
it's way too easy.
Especially when you don't have kids. I get it when you have kids. There's definitely more of an incentive for you to stick it out
Mhm.
and make shit work. But when you don't, what's really holding you guys together? A piece of fucking paper?
Okay. So
Right?
so now we have the problem. It's just too easy to get married,
Yeah.
right? So I brainstormed.
Should if you get divorced,
I want to hear this because I already have a solution. I want to hear yours.
If you get divorced, you got to cut your ring finger off where the ring was.
Whoa!
I mean,
That's
That's
the-
still pretty
that's the cost of
humane,
divorce.
though.
okay. So yours was
Ours is more fucked up.
Okay.
it's on the same track,
Okay.
but we made it a lot more. Okay. So first things first is, I think if a guy's divorcing a girl, he should get one of his ball sacks chopped off. That's it.
What does the girl get?
The guy gets
Full access to your body.
so
Wait,
he
what?
can rape
So
her.
you
Oh, what? We'll
no,
backtrack.
no. Okay. While I'm married to you,
Uh-huh.
we are one. That means your body belongs to mine. Your body belongs to me. When we're divorced, that still holds true. Meaning, if I want to have sex with you and you don't, that's too bad. Your body is mine. So you cannot call rape.
Okay.
So if one day you're walking home and I catch you and I put my dick up you,
So even if you're not married anymore,
yeah, you can divorce, but you can't divorce that part of it.
right?
Yeah, our bodies
Yo.
are still
I had
connected.
to find the equivalent, so I'm like,
Yeah. So a man has to chop off his ball sack, and a girl, the punishment for a girl is you might get raped, right? Right. You might feel like you're getting raped. And here's the thing, right? I look at both of those, and obviously those are bad things.
Mhm.
right? We don't want anyone to get raped and we don't want anyone's balls to get chopped off. But it's better than death,
It
right?
is, yeah.
You promised death, right? You promised death. You literally said, for better or worse, till death do us part. All right, fine. I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna chop off your balls, and you, my friend, can no longer say no to sex to this person that you're married to. That's it.
No, but it just makes people think twice before getting married.
Exactly.
And getting a
That's all it
divorce.
is. Like it
Yeah.
could literally be anything. Could be as bad as you want it, but at the end of the day, it just symbolizes.
Yeah, when we were talking about it, money didn't seem enough.
But even if it is like a shit ton of money and it fucking destroys not destroys your life, but even if it's a lot of money and it impacts your life severely, you can file for bankruptcy. People do that all the time and they bounce back. Like you're right. Like I agree. I think it should be something more physical, something that you got to look at every fucking day to remind yourself.
Yeah. Like imagine you're a guy, right? And you're about to fuck a girl and you're like, oh fuck, I only have one ball sack. What's she gonna think of me?
She's gonna know, man. It's like, oh,
Yeah. And now the girl
she gets divorced.
Exactly. Now the girl is gonna look at you and be like, ah fuck, I can't believe I'm fucking this guy. He only has one ball sack.
Yo.
I know what that means.
Yo, the thing is though, once you're at that point, you got to make the second marriage work.
Right.
You got,
2 divorces for a male means you no longer can have kids.
yeah.
You're out of the game. We don't need your sperm for this dirty fucking shit you're doing, bro. You cannot stay committed. Get the fuck out of here,
That's
bro.
a scarlet letter, man.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Right? You got two chances. You fuck up on the second chance. All right, fine, divorce. But we don't want you to have kids ever again. Get the fuck out of here.
That and just like, good luck trying to have sex with girls
With 0 ball
with 0
sacks.
ball sacks. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Or a girl, right? Like imagine she gets divorced 2 times. There's just 2 guys like at any moment she could get jumped.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The tragic thing of all of this is that the girl who can accept you for not having 0 balls is probably the one for you.